I'm out there, and I don't mind being out there because I'm doing something for this country and I'm doing something for our Constitution. It's very important, far beyond me. And this can't be allowed to happen to other presidents. It should never be allowed to happen in the future. But this is far beyond me. This is bigger than Trump. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than my presidency.
Donald Trump attacked our elections. Donald Trump is now attacking the judicial system. What is coming is portended in Donald Trump's speech, which should be taken at face value for what it is. And what it is a threat of chaos, of revenge, of retribution, of the beginning of a cycle that it will take a leader of truly gifted abilities to be able to stop it. This is The Warning, and I'm Steve Schmidt. Donald Trump's news conference was effective. He was able to explain in perfectly clear, idiomatic, everyday, working person's English the unfairness that occurred to him, according to him. Now, it was revisionist history, it was dishonest, and he employed fascist rhetoric, stigmatizing and dehumanizing the other, the insidious and invidious they, always they and them coming to destroy.
When you look at our country, what's happening where millions and millions of people are flowing in from all parts of the world, not just South America, from Africa, from Asia, from the Middle East, and they're coming in from jails and prisons, and they're coming in from mental institutions and insane asylums. They're coming in from all over the world into our country. And we have a president and a group of fascists that don't want to do anything about it.
Donald Trump slandered his country, putting it down. There is an incongruity to the remark. This idea of our rotten nation being the place that is aspired to all over the world by people who want to come here for opportunity, for education, for hope, like most all of our ancestors. 70 million Americans in total out of the 700 million that have ever been were born on foreign shores. Donald Trump is trying to stigmatize and poison, dividing by race, by creed, by ethnicity. That's what those remarks are.
And I really think that this is an event, what took place yesterday with this judge. Look, we have conflicted, but he's a crooked judge, and you'll understand that. And I say that knowing that it's very dangerous for me to say that, and I don't mind, because I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to save our country and to save our Constitution. I don't mind.
Donald Trump plays the victim like a virtuoso plays a Stradivarius. Victimization and grievance are the lifeblood of Trumpism. They are the oxygen of the MAGA movement.
I'm out there, and I don't mind being out there because I'm doing something for this country and I'm doing something for our Constitution. It's very important, far beyond me. And this can't be allowed to happen to other presidents. It should never be allowed to happen in the future. But this is far beyond me. This is bigger than Trump. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than my presidency.
The ball has moved far down the field, even since yesterday's verdict. What it has triggered is a massive call for violence online, for civil war by some, for chaos in the streets. There have been calls to lock up political opponents, for revenge and retribution. Donald Trump today was the calm frontman, justifying the threats. What occurred today at the news conference was a great omission. Where was his reaction to those calls for violence? From his supporters, from his allies, from the members of Congress and the U.S. senators and the governors who tried to tear down the judicial system with as much fierceness as they sought to tear down the election system. There's no reaction whatsoever because there is a plan. And the plan is to attack, to use cynicism as a weapon, to lie, This is an unfolding event. And the big thing that has happened in the hours after this verdict is the thing that is not being talked about as the lead, the most important element of all of this. And that is the call to arms and violence and death that is flowing like open sewage into the ocean. These threats are real. They are all that matter now. The very foundations of America's civilization, our society, our democracy are under direct attack and assault. There were many Americans found guilty of crimes yesterday. That's just the truth. In courthouses all across America, they pled guilty to felonies, but only one finding of guilt by one jury in one place has loose calls for violence and civil war. Those calls to violence are part of a slow-moving coup that has been underway for years, beginning on January 6th. Donald Trump attacked our elections. Donald Trump is now attacking the judicial system which has already lost credibility because of the corruption of men like Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas. What is coming is portended in Donald Trump's speech, which should be taken at face value for what it is. And what it is a threat of chaos, of revenge, of retribution, of the beginning of a cycle that it will take a leader of truly gifted abilities who is not yet visible to any of us to have the wisdom to be able to stop it. But that will be after things get much worse. And that's the clear part about Donald Trump's remarks from today. I'm Steve Schmidt. This is The Warning, and I invite you to subscribe on our Substack, on our YouTube channel. Follow us. Welcome to the community.